Roses are red, violets are blue, sugars are sweet, and so are you. Hello everyone, I'm Jemima Jazelbelle from 3A. Today, I'm going to review a book called Bangles of Enchantment. To be honest, before I even start reading it, the first thing that caught my attention was the cover. It's colorful, magical, and almost feels like you're looking into another world. If I saw this in a bookstore or library, I would definitely pick it up just because the cover is interesting. It makes me wonder what's going on here. I saw this at the library and it instantly caught my attention. Now, let's talk about the story. Without giving away any spoilers, the book is about a magical adventures where enchanted bangles plays an important role. The characters go through different challenges, solve problems, and discover things that they never expected. As the story continues, there are exciting moments, surprising twists, and lessons that makes the adventure even more meaningful. One thing I really liked was how the story kept me curious. At the end of some chapters, I wanted to keep reading because I wanted to know what would happen next. I think that's one of the signs of a good book. It makes you forget about the time because you are busy finding what happens. Another thing I enjoyed was the magical settings. The author described the places so well that I could imagine everything in my head. I pictured glowing forests, mysterious places, and magical objects. It almost felt like I was watching a movie while reading a book. Now, let's talk about the characters. I like that each character had a different personality. Some were brave, some were kind, some were funny, and some made mistakes just like real people. That makes them feel more realistic even though the story is full of magic. I also like seeing the characters change throughout the story. They learn from their experiences and become stronger as they face different challenges. Instead of giving up, they kept moving forward, and I think that's really good message for readers. Besides being an exciting fantasy story, I think this book also teaches some important lessons. It reminds us to be brave even when we're scared, to believe in ourselves, and to help others whenever we can. Sometimes, books don't have to teach lesson directly. They can show them through the character's action, and I think this book does it really well. Now, was there anything I didn't like? Well, not really, but there were a few parts where I felt like the story slowed down a little. I was waiting for the next exciting moment, so I wanted those parts to move a bit faster. But honestly, once the adventure picked up again, I forgot about it because I wanted to know how everything would turn out. If I had to choose my favorite part of the book, it would definitely be the magical adventure itself. I like how every new places and every new challenge felt different. It kept the story interesting instead of feeling repetitive. If I had to describe this book using only 3 words, I would choose magical, adventurous, and imaginative. Who do you think I should read this book? I think this book is great for people who enjoy fantasy stories, magic, mysterious adventures, and stories with important life lessons. Even if you're not someone who reads a lot, this book is still fun because there's always something happening. Now, if I had the chance to ask the author one question, I would ask, how did you come up with the idea of magical bangles? I think it would be really interesting to hear where the inspiration come from. Overall, I really enjoy reading Bangles of Enchantment. It has adventure, imagination, interesting characters, and a meaningful message. It's the kind of book that lets you escape into a magical world for a while. So, would I recommend this book? Definitely yes. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It was enjoyable, creative, and I think many readers would have fun reading it. Before I end my review, I have a question for everyone. If you found a magical bangle that could give you one special power And what power would you choose? For me, I choose the power to communicate with potatoes. I don't know what we talk about, probably mashed feelings. Thank you for listening. I hope I made you curious enough to read Bangles of Enchantment yourself. Thank you.